Hi, this is the second part of Korean class one. So in this part, I'd like to explain a little bit about the basic information of Korean language. The Korean people founded the country in 2333 BC. But the Koreans haven't had their letters for a long time. Koreans borrowed Chinese characters and used them as their characters. In 1443, King Sejong the Great of the Joseon Dynasty invented the Korean alphabet for the Korean people. We call these Korean characters Hangul. On October 9, 1446, King Sejong the Great declared that this Hangul was the Korean alphabet. After King Sejong the Great invented Hangul, he wrote a book about why and how he invented Hangul. This is the book. The book is called Hunminjeong. So in this book, the King Sejong explained why he made this character and how he invented these characters. And Hunminjeong means the right sound to teach the people. So the King Sejong the Great invented the Korean letters for his people. This is King Sejong. So now we are going to watch a short movie regarding the King Sejong the Great.
The greatest king in the history of Korea. Created the ingenious alphabet, Hangul. Established a powerful nation of science in the 15th century. Achieved national defense capabilities and realistic diplomacy. A wise king who worked only for his people. King Sejong was the fourth and the greatest king of the 500-year history of the Joseon dynasty. He became king at the age of 22 and ruled over his people wisely. Sejong established the country's foundation on Confucianism, which was advocated since the founding of Joseon. Domestically, he modified the rites and systems, the foundation of Confucianism, establishing a centralized state. Externally, Sejong increased national power through realistic diplomacy. He established the foundation of an independent national state by reclaiming the territory lost since the unification of the three kingdoms up to the Amnok River and Tuman River Basin. He also stressed scientific advancement, promoted research and invention of new technologies, and appointed talents regardless of their social status. Of these, the Chugugi preceded its counterpart in the West by about 200 years, and such leaps in the advancement of scientific technology became the driving force that advanced Joseon. King Sejong's greatest achievement was the invention of the Hangul, which reflects Sejong's love for his people. At a time when only the nobles used Chinese characters, maintaining their vested rights, Sejong lamented the lack of a vernacular alphabet and decided to invent one. Finally, the language that will allow better governance and reduce the discomfort of the uneducated people, the Hangul, was proclaimed. Today, Hangul is globally recognized as an ingenious and scientific language. Furthermore, he promoted the development of agricultural science, music, and typography. Sejong, during his 30 years of reign, left great achievements in the fields of politics, sociology, economics, and culture, and developed a splendid national culture.
This is the story about King Sejong the Great. And now we are going to see the Korean alphabet. King Sejong the Great invented. Okay, now the basic consonants of Hangul are made according to the shape of the lips, teeth, tongue, and throat that produce sound. So as you can see in this picture, this letter made by the lips, and this shape, this letter, this Korean alphabet is made by the teeth. And this one are made according to the shape of the tongue. And this one is made by the throat. Okay? And other consonants are created by adding one more stroke to the basic consonant. So now there's a total 14 basic consonants in Hangul. This is the chart of name and sounds of basic Korean consonants. So now let's read it one by one. Okay. Yo, Niun, good, real, Niun, you, short, Yun, Siu, Chiu, Chiu, Pew, Pew, Pew. Okay, one more time. Yo, Niun, good, real, Niun, Pew, short, Yun, Siu, Chiu, Chiu, Pew, Pew, Pew. Now this time, let's read the characters by sound. Okay, this one is ku, nu, gu, ru, mu, gu, su, ji, chi, ku, 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 ku. One more time. Ku, nu, gu, ru, mu, gu, su, ji, chi, ku, 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 ku. The basic vowel letters of the Hangul are made in shape that represent sky, earth, and people. And again, other basic consonants, other basic vowels of the Hangul are made by adding one stroke to the basic characters. As you see here, this is the sky, and this is the earth, this is the people. So if you add here in the one people and sky, people and two skies, like this, or one sky, or two skies. So if we change it, this is the real vowels. Okay. Yeah, let's read it together one by one, right? Ah, yeah, oh, yo, o, yo, u, you, e. Yeah, when you learn the Korean character, and you have to memorize in order. To memorize this way: aya, oyo, uyo, uyu, ui. Okay, so the order is very important. So when you learn the Korean languages, you have to memorize the Korean characters in order. All right. Okay, then now we learn today about the basic information of Korea and the Korean language. So I have homework for you. So write Korean consonants and vowels 10 times like this. But be sure to read aloud while writing. Okay? Okay. Okay, that's all for today. And today is the first class. So I just introduced basic information of Korea and the Korean language. So from next time, we are going to learn the Korean alphabet one by one. Okay, just to do your homework again. So be sure to read aloud while writing your homework. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Okay, see you next time.